Started off with $500 and you traded that to $6,800. What was your life like before joining the real world?
It was lost. There wasn't really a path. I actually joined the real world while I was on deployment. I saw Tate on Twitter and TikTok and all that during his internet takeover, and I joined the same day. There was no second thoughts, and I haven't looked back. It's every day I'm learning something new. Every day I can look back and say I did better than I did yesterday, and that is all due to the real world. So I was actually able to sit there and say, okay, where am I going? Actually sit there and see what my strengths and weaknesses are. And at that time, the weaknesses were more than the strengths. And that wasn't okay. I made a decision, like I said, the same day. And the first day you get in there, it was just immediate information. And you had to take action on the first day. There was no other choice. And every day it's a call to action. And if you want it, you'll succeed. I mean, there is no way you won't succeed in the real world.
How many hours did you put into the campus when you first joined, and has that evolved over time? This is hours per day.
12, 14 hours, easy.
Mhm.
During that time where I wasn't working, it was all spent in the real world. It was every minute. I was getting 6 hours of sleep, sometimes less, because I couldn't sleep, because I wanted to learn more. I wanted more. I wanted it all. It is now almost a year, not quite. And I've made apprentice.
What kind of gain did you make just by following the professor?
So when I first started out following the professor's trade, I grew my account from 2,000 to 10,000. Following that little 210K, that was the first goal. That's the first pillar that I wanted to reach. You know the knowledge when you can teach it. If you can teach something, that means you truly know it.
Are those gains realistic for other people if they put the work in? Or do you think that was kind of a fluke?
Oh no, absolutely. Those gains are realistic for anyone who puts in the work and who's willing to learn and ask good questions and be committed. Those gains are 100% realistic. I've seen it multiple other times, not just myself, from other students and peers within the campus.
How did the community impact you? Did it have any kind of effect?
It was always that sense of brotherhood and camaraderie. And immediately, as soon as I joined, I had that. If I had questions, there's a channel that you can ask that, and I was met with challenging answers. It made me do the research. It made me level up. I didn't have a choice but to or fail. Those are the two options. So that's what I say when you put in the work and you actually are committed to it, you have no choice but to succeed. With the community backing me up, being accountable, making sure that everything you do is under good morals and with a good heart and genuine. I felt that sense of belonging somewhere. It was truly amazing immediately.
What are the three biggest lessons you've learned from your time in the real world?
Not everything happens the way you want it to. You have to be flexible and understand that unless you actually go forth and put in the work, it's not going to happen. You have to be committed. You have to put in the work. And that's not even a personal lesson. That's from watching other people fail. You don't realize the opportunity that you're missing when you're not committed to this. If you were to fully commit, this is an opportunity of a lifetime. There's no doubt. Money isn't real. It really isn't. Money is time and energy. You have to level yourself up. There's so many ways to make money. As long as you put your time and energy into it to learn, you will always be able to make money no matter what you do. Your mind has power beyond belief. If you believe in yourself and you believe, hey, this is going to work, you have a higher probability of it working. Everyone tells you, you're going to lose your money. I had guys while we were in the barracks saying, why are you doing that? You'll never make it. And then I'm just sitting there showing them win after win after win after win after win after win. And they're just like, how are you doing this? I was like, because I put the time, energy, and effort in, and I believed I could.
And now that you're on this trajectory after having joined the real world, where do you see your life heading in 6 months to 1 year?
I can't even fathom how high I go. It's unimaginable. Justin Waller actually did an interview, and he said, once you get to that first mountain, you're not happy. You look for the next mountain and the next mountain and the next mountain, and it's always a climb on top of the mountain. And I can't. That's how it is. It just there is no limit.